no, I killed someone. I haven't played in so long, I kind of don't remember how to do it. I'm on, like, Genshin controls, so... I love that! It's so cute! Ah, no, say, one of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students of Baldesion request your presence in Charlian at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I had hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone that they require. If you've no pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldesion Annex at once. Ojika awaits your arrival. I don't remember who that is. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Asjaya the city. From notable landmarks to the people's lives, there is still much and more for her to see. Oh, she's so cute. Farewell for now, my friend. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. Come back with the baby dragon! Oh wait, I have my own baby dragon. Check it out. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Where'd he go? Wait, where am I going? warm and hearty welcome to you, Nosfe. I gather you received our message. Please wait here while I fetch Kral and Graha. Thank you for coming on such short notice. And forgive us for sending for so soon after your trials in the void. Now then, we aren't actually the ones who require your presence, but Arenville. He stopped by recently, you see, and asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. I imagine you're as surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. Is that the bunny guy? Something must have necessitated a change in his plan. All he would tell me is that there is someone whom he wishes Nosfe to meet. Oh, is this going to be the cat lady? He also mentioned that he would be tending to business at the studium. Shall we look for him there? That is so adorable. I love it. I thought this was my favorite. But nope, it's this one. Arenville's early return likely has something to do with the visitor. Who could it be, I wonder? Now then, where is Arenville?
Arenville!
Yep, it's the bunny guy. I love this dude.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is her, the adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman. I'm Wuklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuelal.
Tulihuelal.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
Yep, that's me. Ulu.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wuklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Tulihuelal is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulja, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulja, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me. Now, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda. Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
You have my complete attention. This is strictly a rumor, nothing more. Golden City, I've heard about it before. You have my complete attention.
We're going to get along, you and I. Tural has no shortage of unexplored frontiers and deadly fiends. You'll never want for excitement, I promise you.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Tuli Yolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
That's the long and short of it. At the very least, I ask that you go on this hunt of hers and take her measure for yourself. A journey to Turel. So, where to for our hunt? The stronger the prey, the better. Grahatia appears equal parts bewildered and excited. The chance to see not only Turel, but the fabled Golden City besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Which is not to say you should hastily accept this invitation, mind. There's still a great deal we do not know. So, let us begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. Let's go kill some shit, come on. I'm not certain what might be a suitable location for the hunt, however. When I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from researchers on the Isle of Ham. Or Ham. Ham. You went there not long ago and culled some unruly fauna, of course, but according to recent reports, other ordinarily docile fauna have grown savage. It's believed that they've been unsettled by some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer the petition. Let's go! The isle isn't far, and we would also be helping those in need. That works for me. Just so you know, I've honed my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Turel. Whatever this creature is, it had better be able to put up a proper fight, or it'll end up before we have the chance to get acquainted. Oh, I like her. She's cute. Let's go! Come on! And before we can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions... My apologies, but I must see to some preparations. Pray go on ahead to the Isle. I will join you as soon as possible. If the rest of you are ready, let us head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, it should be simple enough to secure a vessel. Speak with Lamont. Where is Lamont? Okay. Where am I? Wait, what is this? Hello, how may I help you? You're Nosfeafiria, aren't you? That's me. Aha, I thought I recognized that heroic mane. How wonderful to meet you. The name's Osman. I'm a gleaner, as you may have surmised, mostly specializing in the collection of rare and curious books, and it would seem fate has brought us together. Is this Osman Gold? My work has given me an appetite for well-crafted stories, you see, but recently I've struggled to find any truly engaging material. So I thought to myself, why waste all this time bemoaning the lack of quality literature when you could be writing the exact kind of tales you enjoy? Which is why I'm so excited to be speaking with the I cannot read today, with the vaunted champion Nosfe. If I could convince you to share some of the minutiae of your adventures, I would lend my fiction an undeniable authenticity. All those words. This game is word soup. Let me tell you about the time I was just starting out. Here's a story of the Dragonsong War you may not have heard. Well, when I stood beside the resistance fighters of Alamigo and later of Doma, there's a lot to consider when you visit another world, or the world of the past. World of the past. Let's go. Well, that was a complete waste of... Osman, are you actually chatting? Scholar above, it's a miracle, and here I thought you capable of little more than grunts and sighs. May I introduce Shallow Moore, my colleague and eternal tormentor. Oh, come now, it's just a bit of playful banter. Trissasant and I could use some good humor after... I cannot read these names. After failing to track down our quarry. I'll be damned. Nosfe, this is an honor, an incredible stroke of luck. You are the very person we've been searching for. If you'll indulge me for a moment, I can explain the situation at hand. As you know, Charlian was charged in antiquity with fulfilling a sacred duty, a duty which kept the gleaners buzzing to and fro like angry hornets. We would compete over grueling lists of procurements only to be handed yet another, then another. The work was all we knew. But now that those days are behind us, the tasks have slowed to a trickle, and we find ourselves, well, strangely idle. Thus the guildship, in its wisdom, has forged a partnership with the Adventurers Guild. We now have a system in place where odd jobs from other countries can be funneled here to us in Charlian. The tasks they pass on to us are, for the most part, not your average gleaner cannot handle. There is one client, however, who has asked for you specifically, and as the Adventurers Guild no official presence in our city, we agreed to the odd job of facilitating that request. Think of us as their substitute Charlian branch, if you will. In any case, I'll be here at the counter, ready to provide you with details. It doesn't appear to be an urgent matter, so feel free to engage the request whenever your schedule allows. Well, I gotta save the world first, so I'll see you later. Oh, and be sure to browse Trissasant's wares. He has a special selection available for anyone who takes part in our odd job enterprise. Okay, bye. I gotta go get on a boat now. I said okay, bye. Nosfe, I didn't quite get the chance before Shalamore commanded the conversation, but I wanted to thank you for indulging in your stories. Do you think we might talk again sometime? I should love to hear how this odd job of yours turns out. As a result of the partnership between the Adventurers Guild and the Gleaners Guildship, you are now able to access an odd job from Shalamore at the Peristyle. Nice. I don't know what that means, but woohoo! Alright. We have the loan of a ship from one of the captains, a cheery fellow. I can operate the vessel, so we don't need to trouble him to take us. Kryla was acting a little strange, don't you think? This is just a simple hunt. I wonder what preparations she needs to make. So we have to take a ship? Ugh, and I've barely set foot on dry land. Oh well, I suppose it's for a good cause, a hunt. Come on, let's get going. Upon boarding the ship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you'll be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Ooh, okay.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural. Ooh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
Remember,
Coca-Cola.
we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know. I know. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kona's my second older brother, and until recently he was a student in the city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studium? Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see. One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain, hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can. The researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
Look! Someone's in trouble!
Yeah? Taste my axe!
These animals are usually so docile.
Oh, thank goodness you've come. I take it you're the one who answered our petition. Wait, aren't you? You are, Nosfe, the adventurer who saved our star. Would that our meeting was under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. Once docile animals grown strangely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. If you'll give me just a moment, I can finish checking our equipment.
You really are famous.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
I gotta look around. It's so pretty.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
If you've come to answer the petition, you should speak with the colleague here. The adventurer come to answer my petition, I presume. We are most fortunate to have one of your considerable skill here to aid us. A creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days, and we believe its presence has affected the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we've encountered thus far, though we dare not go back. Your task is to quell any threats you find and search for traces of the beast responsible for all this. If you should find anything at all, we would be most grateful if you would share it with us. Let's go!
I'll handle this. Hold still.
Aw, they took away my favorite move. You jerks! I wanted to kill
Come
somebody.
on, let's pick up the creature's trail.
You find ravaged beast remains, torn to shreds by sharp talons.
These claw marks. I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Where are we going? I'm confused, guys. Why did we go this way? Where are we going? I feel like we're like off the path here. Okay, okay, that's the right way, I guess. And I'm lost. Well, I can't go back down there. Where did my group go? Oh, they're just hanging out right there. Hey guys, where are we going? Oh, I'm blind. Ha! You find feathers are scattered about the ground. They are a sign of a fierce struggle.
But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
You presume it's even safe to eat?
The cloying stench of fresh leavings assails your nostrils. Whatever beast left them is likely still close by.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Really, Square Enix? Really?
Do you suppose they're upset we disturbed their home?
Who knows? But if they're spoiling for a fight, then they've got one.
Let's head back and report what we found.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Oh my god.
What is that thing?
Right? Yo mama.
It... It speaks?
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Come, Woklamat.
Right. Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Caught me by surprise! Caught me by surprise!
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit! Talk all you like, bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Ah, shut up already, you blasted bird!
Look out!
Ah! Ah!
I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Not good. Quickly, gather together. No. I've got you.
That was too close.
Steady now.
Oh shit. Oh no! Ah! This is why I don't do anything in groups. I'm an embarrassment to the party. Oh, yay.
Talk all you like, bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Ah, shut up already, you blasted bird!
I really like her voice actor.
Look out! I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Not good. Quickly, gather together. Got you.
That was too close.
Steady now.
Oh shit. This game gives me anxiety.
Spread out, everyone!
Ah shit! Oh, that
Pay
wasn't
for
so
that.
bad. No! What the fuck? Oh, am I supposed to save them? Oh shit!
Thank you.
Go, 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 go! Get him! Save my cat boy! Yay, we did it!
That was hardly a tickle. Try this. Nothing to it. We have you now, you loudmouth bastard!
Throw everything you have at it.
Tap dances aggressively. I'm dancing as hard as I can. I did it!
And I had barely limbered up.
Aww. She was scared to death.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
She needs a hug. I want to hug her.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt.
Oh shit. Run. Run.
But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Look at their faces. Oh my god.
Dirty tricks!
Run, run, run.
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
Leave this to me! Have at you!
Kryl.
Hi, how are you?
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamut. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Hydaelyn. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind, again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer.
Aww.
With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy.
Pictomancy, I love it.
As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf, and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
Yes, I like pirates. Why?
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this. Given how culturally diverse Tuli Yolal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one.
Skull and bones. Ooh, sounds good.
The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, it would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
Thanks to Wuk-Lamat, we now know who sent the letter to Grandfather, among other things, but many questions still remain. I understand Kryle's feelings all too well, the desire to do one's part. It can be daunting to try and keep up, but nothing will change unless we take the first step. Ah, what an exciting hunt that was, and now it's time to savor the reward. With the wildlife pacified and the researchers safe, our task is complete. That just leaves the matter of the colibri meat. For better or for worse, there's really only one place we can take it to hear it from Charlian, the last stand. Come, let us see what Dickon can cook up for us. Let's go! Hey, it's a Power Ranger. I think I have a Power Ranger outfit. I don't know if I have it saved though. Okay, that's one Power Ranger outfit. I thought I had another one. Oh, I guess I don't have it saved. Well now, there's a famished face if I've ever seen one. What can I get you, Nosfe? Oh-ho! Bird meat from the hunt, you say? Leave it to me. I have just the recipe. It's a new dish I recently learned from some sailors, and for you lot, it's on the house. Have as much as you like, you hear? Yeah, 'cause I saved the world like 6 times now. I deserve free food. Ooh, that looks really good.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together.
I want pork chops.
I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
She fucked up.
According to Dickon, Intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveler ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
That was me! I did
So
that!
he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Sharlayan.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
I ship it. When's the wedding?
Thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
I see. I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal? You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
You need a toddler gibberish translator? Ah, it's usually just slobbers and I love yous. Judging by Wookalamat's reaction, it appears Turali cuisine isn't excessively fiery. I would say so. She looked like she's about to die. Whether Wookalamat has the makings of a ruler, I couldn't say, but I do know that she deeply cares for her nation and her people. Whether you choose to help her, though, is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it well. Now then, it's past time I report our mission success to the guild ship. I would have done so sooner, except Her Highness needed to have her royal meal. I shall come by the annex later. Till then. Like, you know I'm gonna say yes to a princess wanting adventure, right? I'm all about that shit. Grahatia is mulling over what you have learned of Wookalamat and her plan. Well, I dare say we now have a fair grasp of Wookalamat's situation. I need to just start calling her Wookie because her name is very weird. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Turil? Numenon is bound to have some information on the continent. It certainly wouldn't hurt to be more informed. Just the thought of burying myself in books is making me feel... Oh, yeah. I'm a bookworm. I can't say that. Quite right. Not only would it help you to make an informed decision, but if you do choose to go, you would be better prepared for what awaits. Come, my friend, let us be off to the archives. To the library! I forgot where the library is, though. Alright, where are we going? Oh, we're going down there. Okay. I guess I should have asked, like, forever ago, but can you guys hear me okay? Oh, I went way the wrong way. Oops. That is so cute. It is impossible to adequately discuss Eorzean cuisine without speaking of that land from which many of our modern-day staples hail, the far western continent of Turil. Ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous popoto. These crops and more. Wait, I gotta get it closer. These crops and more that regularly grace Eorzean dining tables trace the origins to New Worlds, as the place is known the most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era, when a Laminsan sailor named Ram successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at the therefore unknown continent. Ram spent several moons exploring inland and blah, 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 I don't care. This is boring. I'm not about to read all that. It's so much nicer when they actually speak. Takes all the work out of it for me. Blah, 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 blah. 2 more to go. It's a headset mic. That's probably why you can't hear me very well. But it's comfortable, so I like it. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While there are a few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Turl, I dare say you've found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. Yeah, let's go kill some more shit. But come, let's continue this outside. The mammoths do not take kindly to chatter. I have no idea. I need to look at it when I get done. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. I couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Turl within. Among them, didn't anything in particular pique your interest? I was rather taken with the tale of Keterim. Popotos, I have a newfound appreciation for them. The legendary city of Go... Okay, I gotta go for Popotos. As have I. Despite having just enjoyed a hearty meal, I found myself craving Popotos. As they keep well, they were a boon to sailors, and it was the same property that allowed them to survive the voyage of Eorzea. The book also mentioned a method of preservation which sees Popotos repeatedly frozen and dried. The resultant product was apparently used in the stew by people in mountainous regions. I should like to sample that dish one day. That and all the unique cuisines of the vast continent. Why are we always talking about food? Like, can we get to the adventure part, please? But moving on, did you perchance learn aught about the fauna of Turl? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you. I learned about... whatever that is. I did not read it, so I screwed up. Now, why do I get the impression you're imagining pitting your skills against the fell beast? Unfortunately, I found scant details on your would-be prey. One source simply described it as an enormous, winged creature with scales hard as steel that rule the skies. I should like to see it with my own eyes, presuming it even exists. I got busted. I thought I heard familiar voices. Yay, it's Alize! And Alphanon! Fancy running into the two of you here. Well, have some research of your own, do you? Aye, we hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may befit the Garlean people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Radzidhan, they will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints in history on how neighbors, differing races, and ideologies might engage with one another. And what of the two of you? What endeavor brings you here this day? Ah, just potatoes. A nation composed of the disparate peoples of Turl. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We do well to read up on Toloyal... How do you say that? Toliolo ourselves. I know she said it like 10,000 times, but I can't remember. The contest, is Nospe the only one allowed to help Wuk-Lamat? There was no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Wookie gave us the impression that she could have several companions. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alphanode. We have a plan to do. Let's go! It would seem our plans have changed, if you'll excuse me. Look how tall I am compared to the little cat boy. I love it. They never could rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex.
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Wuk-Lamat's request?
I never say no to a new adventure. I'm still undecided, to be honest, or I'd rather not get involved. Hell yeah, I want to go!
Ha! I thought you might say that.
There's no Dawn Trail if I don't say yes.
With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well. Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not? Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenon. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. But there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Thancred! Stalker Thancred. Bunny! Welcome back, Nose. If you're looking for Wick Lamont, she is currently with the others in her chambers. If you like, I can go and fetch them for you. Understood. Please wait in the main hall. Go get my friends.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on, then. Let's hear it.
I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before. I've never been one to turn down an adventure. I'll do it. Let's boldly go.
Then you need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
Heck yeah.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you? Alphino, Alize! What are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wooklamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who were sneaking after Erenville as toads.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that!
First impressions last.
"'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize."
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But, Raha...
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora. There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loperids. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Oh, it's over already? Oh, that's the end of Endwalker. Okay, so Cat People came out during Shadowbringers, which was the third expansion, I think. So we started out with Cat Boys, then we moved up to Bunny Girls, and then we got bigger Cat Boys, and now we have bigger Cat Girls. And male bunnies, too. Boy bunnies! So everything came out basically in Shadowbringers, because the fans were going nuts. Oh, I love the artwork. It's so pretty. So the first one came out in 2013, I think, and it was A Realm Reborn, and then the second expansion was Heavensward, and then shit, what was the third one called? I can't remember. Okay, there's A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Stormblood. That's what it was, yeah. So they're about to bring out the new expansion in 2025, which is Dawn Trail, and it's going to take us to the cat lady's entire little jungle world or something. It looks really, really cool. And we get to be Pictomancers. So we'll get to, it's basically like Splatoon a little bit. Like we get to run around and paint things. So I'm excited about that. I wasn't expecting that to be the end of Endwalker though. It's kind of depressing. Now I've got the sads. That's okay though. I've got a lot of games that I'm playing right now. I've got Lies of P that I got for my birthday, Elden Ring, which I always play on Saturday with my sister, Tower of Fantasy, Genshin Impact, and this game. The art gets really good every time I play this, though. Like, I'll take a break and I'll forget how pretty it was. And then get re-amazed the entire time. Now I'm curious what players are gonna do though until 2025. Like, I hope they add new content. Like a beach episode. Some cute filler. I guess Dawn Trail is the beach episode. Just gamble? That's actually a good idea. They actually have a lot of items you can buy in the casino. I never did get the motorcycle. I don't know if you have to buy that or if that's a gambling item. That's probably what I'm gonna do. And just stream every time I gamble. Blackjack on my phone? No, they actually have a casino in the game where I don't know, I can't remember what the games are. It's like mahjong and just a ton of little mini games that there's one of them that's like a shooting game I'm really good at. Play the lottery. Maybe I'll win a few million before the game comes out. What's DOAX? I got no clue. Dead or Alive Extreme. Is that the game with the fighting ladies? Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Did you have to say that live on my stream, sir? I don't remember this character, but she is really cool. I probably fought her, but it's been a while. I regret not streaming this sooner. Like, I took a really long break because of stuff going on outside, but Endwalker was a really good expansion. It made me cry like every 5 seconds. I'm probably going to dedicate one whole stream to just sitting and re-watching the entire game from the first cutscene onward. God, that would take a lot of streaming. It'd be worth it, though. Or I could make a brand new character and start all the way over, but it's been, what, 10 years? No way. 11 years almost? I remember fighting this boss that you see on screen right now. I fought this thing and I had nightmares for like 2 weeks straight because I remember fighting it at night without any lights on, which was a terrible, terrible mistake. If the credits ever end, I'll go back and try to do more of the Valentine's quest, and then after that, I'll probably either take a break or switch to a different game. Killer Croc. I'll have to look that up. I don't know what that is. I don't remember this music, but I really, really, really like this. It sounds like angry holiday music. It does look like Ganondorf. He was an interesting boss. He was kind of like not mean, and he meant well, but you still had to kill him. And he's like, well, I wasn't always a bad guy. And you're like, that sucks, bye. Yay, Thancred again. Always love seeing Thancred on screen. I just wonder why he was hiding behind a tree, like, in stalker mode, though. He should have just popped out. Like, don't be shy, little buddy, it's okay. Can you fast forward it? Okay, I wish I could speed it up a little bit more. Oh, you can hide the text. Nice. Oh, I didn't know I could skip. I hope I didn't just skip a big cutscene. Lest you wonder about your passage to Tyrol, Erenville will arrange a ship through his guild. You need only worry about your own preparations. Speaking of which, please take this with you, a rugged and ready knapsack. May it serve you well on your coming adventures. Now, I'm not sure when departure will be, but rest assured, I'll let you know when I hear something. Till then, please take your please take your ease. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Nice. Meanwhile, in Limsa Lominsa.
When does the next
Estinian!
ship set sail? May I ask your destination?
Sexyville.
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time. West, you say?
Hey, it's Shrek. It's good to see my husband again. It's been a while. Meanwhile, in old Charlian. Oh, it's my other husband, Urianger. Yay! It's my third husband! It's Thancred! Oh, my husbands are
made
here!
Up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Oh, I'm keen, all right.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
We have to fight each other, don't we? I bet they're gonna help with one of the princes, and we're gonna help with the princess, and we're all gonna have to just kill each other.
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Aye. This will be a mission to remember. Come, my friend. We make for Taral.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World?
Weigh anchor now, the tide is high, and dawn of new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizon's bond, and tread the gilded path beyond. I'm so happy! I didn't expect to hear from Emmett. That made me all cry. Alright, so I'm caught up. I need to go back to do the, Valentoine's Day. If I can remember how to do it. It's all about heart. The time is ripe to inspire Gridanians to listen to their hearts. The quest is available for a limited time only. Ready? Wonderful. I've marked out a few locations in the area where people tend to mingle. I'm confident you will find more than a few individuals in need of a little push. Show them your best rendition of the love heart to give them the courage they need. Let's go! Okay, let me practice. Yeah? Ooh, woo! Yeah, I got it. I got this. I can do it. I can't even find the fence opening. Ha! I can't do it. Hello. Such a perfect specimen, firm but soft in the right places. Gods, I could just eat them right up. Not the produce, mind you. Him, the proprietor. I only wish I knew how to tell him how I feel. Aww. The hopeless lass is unable to muster the courage to speak to the proprietor. Stoke the flames of her passion by performing the love heart. Okay, I want to see how he looks. Oh ho ho. Alright. I'm going back. Hey, lady. Yeah? That is an adorable pose, but why show it to me? Use it! Get over there! You meant to encourage me? That is very kind of you, but I'm afraid I find the prospect of confession daunting. Though I could ask him his professional opinion on which vegetables are most suited to be cut into heart shapes. A completely natural question considering the spirit of Valentoine's Day, yes? Truth be told, I've had an eye on him for some time now. I simply didn't know how to approach, but thanks to your unique motivation, I finally found the inspiration I needed. Though it occurs to me, how did the heart become associated with Valentoine's Day in the first place? I hope to Nofuka he doesn't ask me. Let's see what he says. He doesn't say anything. He just gives me stuff. Or is it this guy? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, wait, that's a lady. Okay, so it's got to be the guy at the counter. Go ask him. How did the heart become the symbol of Valentoine's Day? I guess we'll never know. Next is... wait. Where is it? There it is. What is it? If you have a matter to report, keep it short. I'm rather occupied at the present. Perhaps I can invite him to a meal, but how would I even broach the subject? The brass-bound wood wailer seems distracted in a way only the lovelorn are. Perform your best love heart to snap her out of this stupor. Yeah? Stop that! What manner of strange gesticulation have you just accosted me with? A curse? Nay, an insult? Explain yourself this instant. I was just funnin', lady. Oh, excuse me? I need to be brave enough to express my feelings. Are you claiming that I, a proud lancer of the wood whalers, lack courage of all things? Well, you would be right. I'm too craven to invite someone to a simple meal, but your gesture, now that I understand its intent, has kindled my warrior's spirit. I will carry out this task as if it were my sworn duty. My thanks, adventurer, and forgive me for assuming the worst. Where's the last one? Oh. Leatherworker? Archer? Yep, archer. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh, my love, what have I done to incense you so? The dejected lad appears to have had an argument with his lover. Lift his spirits by unabashedly showing him the love heart. Your pose... you pose quite the pose. I see, it's a symbol of love, a call to bare one's heart, scars and all. My beloved stormed off earlier because I was terribly late for our rendezvous. I dared not tell her the reason for fear it would vex her further. I have been so preoccupied selecting a gift for her that I lost track of the time. I must apologize to her and explain myself. Thank you for helping me to see that, my friend. Mayhap there is time yet for a Valentoine's Day miracle. You have taught the townsfolk to remain steadfast in the face of love and inspired them to act. Report the results of your efforts to Astrid at Miketo's amphitheater. Shoot. Wrong spot. There we go. People can't seem to get enough of the love heart. You're back. Seeing as my sister has yet to return, might I ask you in a meal to recount how you fared in the meantime? Well, I found the pose to be eye-catching if nothing else, perhaps even embarrassingly so, even though it was I who invented it. Regardless, I am proud to say folk were practically lining up to see it. What about you, Nosfe? I see. Whilst I'm glad to hear others were spurred to action, it saddens me slightly that some do not know the origins of Valentoine's Day symbol, the heart. Which makes me wonder, are you two aware of how it came to be associated with Valentoine's Day? Nope. I haven't the slightest idea. I've never thought about it. It has something to do with the House of Valentoine, I think. Maybe? I got nothing, kid. Then allow me to teach you. It all began with... Ugh. Lisette? Heavens! Your face is as white as a sheet. What's wrong? Hortense, I saw him speaking with a woman in... Oh, no! In Carline Canopy. They were alone together, speaking intimately. Uh-oh, she's getting jealous. You don't suppose it was... Oh, gods, you don't suppose it was a tryst, do you? Heavens, no. Absolutely not. You know Hortense would never be unfaithful to you. Nay, purge the very thought from your mind. I know, but when I saw him and that woman whispering to each other like they were in their own little world, my heart stopped. Before I knew it, I was running from the sight of them as fast as my legs would take me. Love is the fruit born of bravery. Have you forgotten these words, Lisette? They are our words, passed down by our ancestor, Countess Arabelle de Valentoine. She summoned the courage to pursue love through all manner of hardship. And she was not merely a countess, but also a warrior true. Naught symbolizes what she fought for more than her crimson shield, forged in the shape of a heart. The symbol is a source of courage, remember that. Thank you, Astrid. You are right. Countess Arabelle would be mortified to see her progeny act with such cowardice. I must honor her legacy. I'm ready. Hortense, if he intends to elope with another woman and live to tell the tale, he's got another thing coming. Ahem. I am clueless as to the nature of Hortense's connection with this mystery woman, but I dare say Lisette needs friends by her side. Might I prevail upon you both to join her? But of course, leave it to us. You have my gratitude. I placed her in your capable hands. We'd better hurry. She said Hortense and this unknown woman were in the Carline Canopy. I'm sure that's where she's headed. I don't know why I always want to call that Caroline. Ooh, he's pretty. Look at his outfit. He's shiny. And she's pretty, and she's pretty, and he's pretty, and they're all pretty. Everybody's pretty. Where was I going? I got distracted. Oh. Where is he? Outside the canopy? Aha. There you are. The situation looks rather tense. Say, Hortense, isn't that... Lisette? But our meeting was not to be until later. Hortense, who Who? That woman? God, she's lost control of her tongue. What should we do? Love is the fruit born of bravery. You can do it. It's okay. Hortifence Pastroid, for what reason do you intimate yourself with this comely young maiden, knowing full well that another has entrusted her future to you? Boy, why you cheatin'? Well, have you naught to say for yourself? It would seem nerves cause Lizette to fall back into the mannerisms of her noble upbringing. Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. This is all a misunderstanding. I came to Hortifence for counsel, as I admire the devoted relationship he has with you. I was hoping he could offer me advice in nurturing a similar bond with the one I adore. Lizette, my love, my first thought is that you could not bear to wait another moment for our meeting, but now I see you could not bear the thought of me with another. 'Tis as if the very Fury herself stands before me, a goddess in both spirit and flesh, full of passion and devotion. Oh, what a fortunate man I am! And I regret that my actions would cause you even a moment of suffering. Please set your heart at ease, my darling. I have eyes for none but you, now and forever. I only chose a private location so this young lady could seek counsel away from eavesdroppers. Oh, that's it? Gods, I've made a complete fool of myself. Forgive me, both of you. That a lady of House Valentoine could comport herself in such a way. I am completely ashamed. She's like, it's all good, homie. We've all been there. If I may, my lady, I now understand why you would be upset, and I admire your bravery for confronting us. Would that I had the courage to give voice to my own feelings. Aww. Go get 'em, tiger. I may no longer be the head emissary of love, but I am still equipped as well equipped as ever to speak on matters of the heart. Aww. That's so cute. Love is the fruit born of bravery, my dear. Though it is terrifying to bare your heart to another, it is more terrifying still to live never knowing what might have been. You must confess, I promise you, the risk is worth the reward. I suppose I would regret it for the rest of my days if I never found love because I was too afraid to fight for it. You're right, my lady. I will do my best. Oh. Once again, forgive me for... Hortifence? What's wrong? Ugh, the sight of your angelic pose struck me to my very core. My heart is like to burst from my chest. I think that means he'll live. Anyway, the two of us will return and apprise Astrid of what happened here. I trust you won't mind if we inform her that you and Hortifence will be parking in the festivities earlier... Partaking! I can speak really good. You will be partaking in the festivities earlier than scheduled. Well, 'twas our plan from the beginning, and it would do much to smooth over his little misunderstanding. Please extend my apologies to Astrid for any worry I might have caused. Let us return to Miketo's amphitheater and give Astrid the good news. That was cute. Aww. Oh, for the love of, would you please get up? Be still, my heart. Aww. Let me see if I can sit down next to him. Yeah, he's gonna be alright. I'll let you do the honors. It was your words which brought Lizette back to her senses after all. Oh, I'm so relieved it was all just an unfortunate misunderstanding. I must thank you for being there for my sister. It truly means the world. You deserve my thanks as well, Emil. Don't mention it. I'm happy we were able to help. Though we've had our ups and downs, I believe we accomplished our goal of showing folk how important it is to express their feelings to those they hold dear. All in all, I'd say this Valentoine's Day has been a success. Which reminds me, although my explanation of the heart's origins was interspersed with some dramatics, I take it you were able to piece together its meaning? Yes, indeed. A noble woman and a proud knight, Countess Arabelle's legacy lives on not only in the tradition of Valentoine's Day, but in its symbol, her beloved heart-shaped shield. In commemoration of her brave pursuit of love in the face of insurmountable odds, the heart came to symbolize her, and eventually the very concept of love itself, capturing the imaginations of men and women around the world. Today, while many may recognize the symbol, few know of its history. Which Emil's love heart, I believe people will become curious to know the story of our tradition, and for that I am overjoyed. Countess Arabelle's tale will undoubtedly give many the courage to pursue love, just as it did your sister. May we all learn from the Countess's example. I pray you and yours have a Valentoine's Day overflowing with affection, my friend. Aw, that's so adorable! I love it! Seasonal event quest complete. Did I get a chair? Okay, well, I'm updated on the game. And I'm updated on all the seasonal events. So I guess that's that for Final Fantasy XIV. So I'm going to take a break and then see what else I want to play. I'll probably bring out the VTuber this time. Because for once, my internet connection is actually stable today. Yay! So happy. Alright. Shoot. Where'd my emote go? Oh, there it is.